Okay, so we have an HTML document and we have a style sheet and we have linked them together, and now we're going to create a couple of styles. And I've typed a little bit of text on the screen already just to save a little bit of time. And the way that we create a new style is from our HTML document, we're going to come over here to the CSS window and we're going to click this little plus sign icon. And when I click that, it brings up the definition box for defining a new style. And what we want to do here is create a text style, and you'll remember that that is called a class, and it begins with a period. So I type period, and I'm going to call this headline, because this is going to be my headline style. And then here under role definition, this is saying where do you want this style saved. And we want it to be saved in our style sheet. So it has already figured that out, and so it says to save it here in the CSS style sheet, which is what we want. So we click OK, and then what we can do is just create a type of style here. And I'm going to create something that's very big for my headline. I'm going to make it bold. I think that's all I'm going to do with it right now. And so we just click OK. And now we have created that new style. And if we want to see a list of our styles over here in the style sheet, we can just click the All button, and then you can see that it's showing me my currently active styles. And right now I only have the one headline. I'm going to go ahead and create another style, and I'm going to call it subhead. So we begin with period subhead. Same thing, we want it to be in the style sheet, so we leave that as it is. We click OK, and this one I'm going to make a little bit different. So I'm going to make it medium sized. I'm going to make it bold still. I'm going to make it italic, and just for giggles I'm going to make it red. And we click OK. So now you can see that we have two styles over there. And now to actually apply one of these styles, I simply drag and highlight over the text that I want to apply the style to, and then I come down here to my properties window under class, and when I use this pull down menu, you see that it actually shows you your styles, and even cooler than that, it actually shows you what they look like. So I'm going to create or select headline for this one, and then I'm going to highlight this text, and I'm going to apply subhead to that one. And you can see that that's how easy it is. I'm going to go ahead and save my document by doing Control S. And I will just show you that if we look at the style sheet, we can see that it has created those two styles in the style sheet. And what's cool about that is that we can connect this style sheet to as many HTML documents as we want. So now that we've created these styles, we can actually use them over and over again in various HTML documents. Now, one more thing to show you is just that we can edit a style. And so if I come back here to my CSS window, I have the All button clicked. I click the little plus sign here so that I can see my styles. What I can do is if I want to change headline, I can just double click headline, and it brings up the definition box again. So if I want to change that from the Georgia font to maybe the Arial font, and just so that you can definitely see the difference, I'll go ahead and change the color to green, and then click OK, and you'll see that what happens is it instantly changes that style. Another way of doing this is if I wanted to edit subhead, I can double click subhead, and what we can do is, let's say I decide, well, this looks too much like Christmas now, so I want to get rid of that red, I want to change it to black. What I can do is just select black here, and rather than closing this box, what I can do is just click apply, and it will actually show you the change on the page. So what I can do here is just try different kinds of fonts, just keep hitting apply if I want, and I can sort of see what those are going to look like without having to close the window and reopen it. So that's a very nice little feature as well. So that's an overview of how you create styles and how you can edit styles.